Hi, this is JJ from Once. Thanks for joining us tonight for some special content made just for you by the Once production family. Art and community are our priorities at Once. We love making videos for you, and we love making great live experiences for you too. Please come join us at one of our live shows soon. But for now, enjoy the show, and thank you so much for all of your support. We really appreciate you, and you rock.
My name is Brandy Blaze, and we're here live at One Somerville. And I also have DJ Whiteshan with me. Hi! We just got finished performing in this amazing venue. And we just want to take time to thank One Somerville, but also speak about how important art venues are to our art and to us as artists. This is how we reach our fans. This is how we build our fan bases, by getting to perform in these venues. COVID has taken an unprecedented hit on our industry here in Boston, and it's really important that we help to save our stages, save our venues. Please donate what you can. Use the hashtag. Tell your friends to save our stages, so that when we come back in 2021, I have a rafter to hang off, because I promised my first show I'm going to hang off a rafter. Are you going to hang off too, or what?
Well, yeah, of course, I'm jumping, yeah. I just want to jump in the crowd.
Oh, okay, so we're never getting booked here again.
Donate, thank you.
Donate, use hashtag save our stages, and we love you, Boston.
All right, support.
America?
Demand your OVV.
I want my OVV.
I want my OVV.
I want my OVV.
Your favorite bands.
The World's Nightclub.
All online.
Tell your computer.
Grab your mobile device.
Tell
I want my OVV.
So we're One Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
You're watching Once Virtual Venue. Hey you, save our stages. Independent music venues are important. You dug them before the pandemic and you're gonna want them when the pandemic's over. There's a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of bands that aren't being able to do what they want to do. These independent venues need your help. So give anything that you can to those venues, to those artists, and make sure that they make it through this pandemic so we can all meet on the other side.
That's right, save our stages. Thank you. I'm a man of many words.
Once Somerville started unexpectedly. In 2014, my locavore catering company Cuisine en Locale rented an old event space with a kitchen.
It was early in winter.
We discovered by accident that our ballroom and lounge both have great sound, and we started booking pop-up performances. One-night creative events, aka Once. In short time, we were operating as a 2-room, 411-person safe and inclusive venue. We hosted so many amazing bills with local and touring bands and performers, sometimes 7 nights a week. We worked hard to make the best experiences we could, and our friends kept showing up and bringing their friends. COVID closed our doors on March 12, 2020. Once Somerville, the physical space we all love, went dark. In May, we started a Once virtual venue, streaming performances to stay close to our community until we could be open again. We've hosted premieres, listening parties, dance nights, interviews, and variety shows. We're down, but damn it, we are not out. We're going to do whatever we can to continue to produce shows through our Once virtual venue, the OVV. With your patronage, we can continue to produce our special programming with the goal of paying artists and staff and helping us all to bridge this transition together. We would love any support you can offer. A like and a share of our OVV YouTube channel. Buying something from Shopperville, our virtual merch booth. Make a gift through Venmo or PayPal, or best of all, subscribe to one of our Patreon membership levels. We're offering special content and access, discounts and merch items. Mostly, right now, we're asking you to join us and stay with us on this journey. We miss you, and you rock.
All right, all right. You guys might need to unmute yourselves.
You hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Woo!
Cool. So that was awesome.
That looked really good, Steve.
Daryl. Yeah, came out great. We got Daryl, Blackwolfgoat, and we've got Indy and Nate and Brett from Queen Elephantine with us. And are we live with this? I don't know.
I'm live, baby.
All right. So we're coming out of a pandemic where everybody's shows got canceled, everyone's tours got canceled. Daryl, I know that you released a new album with Kind, your current band, during the pandemic. And Queen Elephantine just put out a collaboration with FERPA right at the tail end of all this. I'm curious to hear how your tour and album promotion plans were affected if at all, by the pandemic? I'll start with you, Daryl.
Well, we probably would have like done some touring, but we didn't even get around to any of that at all. So basically, just put the record out. Record came out, people, got really good reception. But I mean, that was pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much dead in the water as far as doing anything. We're trying to set up some dates with that band Geezer from New York in October, like a 3-day long weekend thing. But other than that, we weren't able to do any touring, obviously. So basically, just put the record out. People dug the record, but that was pretty much it.
Do you feel like not being able to tour behind the record had a negative effect on being able to get it out?
I think so. I mean, I think, because we all really liked the record, it would have been great to play those songs live in front of people, even just a short tour. But, we just weren't able to do that. So, it is what it is. People, like I said, people dug the record. It got really good reception, but there wasn't anything we could do about it. Like many bands, like all bands, we weren't the only band that happened to. So we're actually, we're about to start, hopefully recording a brand new album already, because as far as we're concerned, we love that last record, but it's already dead in the water. And it's like, we might as well just move on to a new one.
Let's crank them out.
Yep, exactly.
So, so the latest Queen Elephantine record, the collaboration with FERPA, I understand they're from Russia. How did that collaboration come about? And I'm curious about the process of creating that, and if that was created before or during the pandemic.
Sure. That actually, the old story of it is that with another band that I played in, Ayahuasca Dark Trip, which is now kind of over after our drummer passed away. But we had talked about doing a split or collab with them maybe in 2014 or something like that. And after that, time kind of passed on, and around 2019, we struck up a conversation and said that we wanted to do this thing as Queen Elephantine, and a lot of the Ayahuasca Dark Trip members actually play on this album. So we actually finished the record, and it was kind of a studio album, and Brett and Nate and a bunch of other folks added their layers, and we actually finished it pre-pandemic, and so it was actually a case of the release being pushed back a year rather than the recording or anything else. But feels like we were actually excited to get it out in the pandemic, because it's kind of like an offering anyways, and it's helpful to us making that music and listening back to it. And FERPA plays pretty much plays or performs, or I'm not sure exactly what the correct verb there is, but they're scholars and practitioners of ancient Tibetan chant music. And so they kind of try to do that totally sincerely and correctly. And so we were just kind of accompanying them a little bit, and hopefully that helped people in this time and brought them some peace. I don't know, Brett and Nate, if you want to add anything to that.
That's really cool. Yeah, I wasn't aware. So you started basically with, did they send you sort of source files to go on that you then added layers to?
Yeah, they sent their vocals, and then we layered it with various things, listening to it and kind of.
I feel like I did my part back in 2018, maybe.
I think 19 that was, or maybe you're right. Maybe
Definitely
that was
18.
the end of 18. It was the maybe beginning of 19, end of 18, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Definitely 18.
You were in Hanoi?
For sure, yeah. I remember doing it. I remember, yeah, it was definitely 18.
So this has been in the works for a while. It's a very immersive listen. I feel like headphones are the ideal way to listen to that. Just like completely immerse yourself.
Yeah.
And the music that we heard tonight, these are all new works in progress.
Yeah, some of the old riffs are old, but they're kind of works in progress for the next record that we're slowly starting to work on and get our heads around. And so in that sense, the Kind record is awesome. And we also have a halfway shared member in Matt Kudo a little bit.
Yep.
And so I listened to that and really liked the album. So I'm looking forward to seeing the
Thanks.
shows. We were a little bit luckier that we actually just released an album and then finished the tour. And then the pandemic hit. We had some shows lined up and a European tour like 6 months out that got canceled, but definitely luckier than a lot of people who were caught like totally in the middle of some big plans. So with this collaboration and a couple of other international collaborations we have going on, it kind of worked out as a time for us to just really like spread out and go deep and just let ourselves go a little freer too.
Speaking of collaboration, Queen Elephantine's always had a bit of a rotating cast. Blackwolfgoat, as I understand, that's always just been you, Daryl.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my solo thing. Once in a while, I do have people, jump up on stage. Matt at one show came up and played drums for a little bit. I did one thing with Nate, who used to play in AC, the drummer. We did a little thing, so it's mainly just me. Once in a while, I'll do something with a drummer just for the heck of it, Hasn't gone beyond that.
Do you think you'll ever do that on record, or is that more of something that's reserved for live performance?
Well, I actually did record with Nate. We did a Helmet cover for a Helmet tribute
that's
album.
right.
Yeah, and that's Nate from AC. And then there's a couple of songs that we did like improvs at the same session that are up on the Bandcamp. That's me and Nate.
Cool.
Yeah.
Queen Elephantine, you guys performed some live in-person shows in Philadelphia recently.
Yeah.
How did those go?
Oh yeah, we just did a little one in a park. We've been playing outside. We've been powering ourselves with our drummer Nate's DeWalt kind of battery packs, and they have enough juice to power amplifiers and a PA. So we've been hitting the parks in PA a couple times, like before.
Nice.
Last spring, was that last spring before it got last fall?
Last fall, we kind of came to the idea late. I think we were always like, 2 weeks later, everything will go back. And eventually we're like, no, it's time to move forward. Which has been really fun for me personally, because I grew up in a warmer climate where outdoor shows were much more a thing, and outdoor fun was more kind of a thing too. And I'm all about, feeling the breeze and the elements. And so we did that. We played with Mini Beast like 2 weeks ago, who are from Rhode Island, and Pete Prescott from Volcano Sons and Mission to Burma, his new band. They're really good. And we're hoping to get more of that going on. And the only other thing I'll just throw in real quick is that we do have, this kind of collective feel, but Brett and Nate is maybe not totally here, but Brett and Nate are like the two oldest members. Brett's been in Queen Elephantine since 2008. 7 probably.
No, 7.
7,
for sure,
8. Yeah, 7 is definitely 7. And then Nate since like 2010.
So pretty much as long as I've been seeing you guys live.
Right. You've seen Brett probably play like 3 or 4 different instruments.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think I saw you play guitar at one point during the Scarab era. And
is that when I was doing I was doing a droney guitar thing?
Yeah,
for a
like
while.
an Evo or something.
Yeah. Those were the days. I've switched over to keyboards and vocals now.
Did you just get bored of doing that, or how did you make that change?
I think I was so transient for a while that I couldn't be I used to play bass, but I couldn't be relied upon to play something that couldn't be omitted. I need to be easily replaceable.
Just kind of jump in and out, sit in.
Yeah, but now like now we all live in the same city, so it's I feel like I'm a little more permanent. You never know though. Nothing's
So were you
permanent.
guys all live in one room when you did that video?
We were in my basement in Philly, and I was in. There's like it's kind of separated into two rooms, but it's basically the same room. So I do all my stuff from like the control room, and they're doing. The three of them are in the other room. I guess you'd call that the live room.
That's a good point Brett just made, that we haven't actually lived in a city altogether in many, many years. So that's exciting. And in some ways, everyone is kind of a transient weirdo, and we're just a collection of lost boys. So we try and lean in on that.
So everybody's based in Philly now?
At least 4 people, like a drummer, bassist, guitarist in one city probably hasn't happened since the release of Scarab.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid core band.
It's been fun. It's been like when you're in the same city and you get to practice a lot, like you start getting tighter and it starts becoming fun. Not that it wasn't fun, but like you start, getting kind of practiced, which feels good. Like you actually know what you're doing.
Cool. And Daryl, you performed 2 new songs for this video session. What's next on the horizon for Blackwolfgoat?
I don't know. Maybe I'll record an EP. These are like when you asked me to do this, I just sat down and came up with the basis for these 2 songs, and then everything on top is improvised. But I come up with the basis of the songs. So maybe I'll go and record like an EP or something. Like Blackwolfgoat's one of those things that I just kind of do when I want to do it. I don't, that's why I like it. It's like it's there for me when I want to do that. I don't force myself to. It's just one of those. It's a creative outlet for me whenever I want to do it.
Very cool. And I think you were telling me that that Colin's in the process of working on a new record as well.
Yeah. We're writing songs for the 3rd album, and it's coming along, and hopefully we can record in a couple of months or so. It's coming along really good.
Glad to hear it. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and I hope that we can get this lineup back together for an in-person show sometime in the near future.
That'd be cool.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah, that'd be great for calling us over.
Anytime. We're itching to play shows. I miss it so much.
Yeah, man.
Everybody does.
I'm lucky that I had the chance to see a lot of live music over this pandemic, just doing video production for once. But I'm very excited for our outdoor summer series.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
When's that happening? I don't know about it.
That is happening this summer. We were able to get access to a parking lot that will be doing some live gigs. And
oh, nice. Well, yeah. I know we'd love to come play if there's a spot for us.
Yeah, we'll
sure.
We'll definitely explore that. Would love to have you guys up.
That'd be so much fun. What a terrible. You don't even realize it. Like time is going by. You're not playing shows, and like we all live for these things, and you're still living, but like there's like this void. It's like
right.
Why can't I be happy ever? And then we did our even though like the thing in the park was so small, but it just felt so right and so good, and it was like it was life affirming. And I think musicians we've been robbed of that. I can't wait to get till it's back in full swing. And maybe we'll all come back with like a vengeance. Like it'll just be like the best live music ever. It'll just feel so good. I'm excited.
There's a lot of insane tours being announced. It's crazy how many tours are being announced.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like right before everything shut down, I was starting to get burnt out on going to shows every week. and then you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we'll have to have you guys back. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks again for being part of this show and joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks so much for putting it together and having us and everything like that. So everyone have a wonderful time.
Cool. I think we're done.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you again,
Thanks so
man. It was
much.
fun.
Night,
Definitely a good
everyone.
time.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. They're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon, Tim Hall. Out.
Like, share,
Subscribe. Subscribe.